A phone company just put a robot arm on a smartphone, not a render, not a concept video, a real working robotic arm with a 200 megapixel camera that pops out, tracks your face, and does a backflip when it's happy. This is the Honor robot phone, and it just won Best of MWC 2026. Honor unveiled this at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona on March 1st, and the reactions were split right down the middle. Engadget called it adorable, Android Police called it the most unsettling phone they've ever seen, and honestly, both are right. The back of the phone has a raised compartment. Inside it is a tiny robotic arm topped with a 200 megapixel camera on a 3-axis gimbal. When you need it, the arm extends out the top of the phone. It can pan, tilt, roll, and physically reposition itself. Honor calls this 4 degrees of freedom. When you don't need it, the arm retracts back inside and a sliding cover protects it. There's a transparent window so the camera can still shoot in the retracted position. The motor that drives all of this is 70% smaller than any existing solution, smaller than a €1 coin. It's built with super steel and titanium alloys, the same materials Honor uses in its foldable phone hinges. Now here's where it gets interesting. This arm isn't just a gimbal, it has a personality. During video calls, the camera physically follows you around the room. You can walk to the kitchen, sit down on the couch, pace back and forth, and it tracks you the entire time. When you play music, the camera bobs along to the beat. Ask it a yes or no question, and it nods or shakes. Score a win in a game, and it does a little celebratory backflip. Some reviewers found this charming, others found it deeply unsettling. The phone apparently makes little grunting sounds in a childlike voice as it moves. But the real headline feature is the AI camera system. Double tap a subject on screen and the camera locks onto them. The AI was trained on millions of scene simulations to predict where your subject will move next. It doesn't just react, it anticipates. There's a mode called AI SpinShot where the camera executes a smooth 90 or 180-degree arc around a subject in a single take. That's a shot that normally requires a dedicated gimbal setup or a drone. Honor also announced a partnership with ARRI, the company that makes the cameras used in Hollywood films. They're collaborating on the imaging pipeline for professional-grade color science and cinematic rendering. Honor's CEO confirmed it ships in the second half of 2026, initially in China only. Global availability is unclear. An early listing from the UAE priced it at around $2,200. Honor hasn't confirmed that number. But given the engineering involved, don't expect this to be cheap. A mechanical arm that extends from your phone with micromotors and titanium hinges, used by real humans who drop their phones on concrete. Multiple smartphone brands have tried mechanical cameras before. Oppo, Vivo, Asus. They all abandoned them because of reliability issues. Honor says the materials and engineering are borrowed from their foldable phones, which have a strong track record. But this is a much more complex mechanism than a folding screen. The robot phone isn't a phone, it's a statement. Honor is saying that the future of smartphones isn't bigger screens or faster chips. It's embodied AI, devices that physically move, react, and interact with the world around them. Whether this specific phone succeeds doesn't matter as much as the direction it points toward. Your phone isn't just going to be smart, it's going to be alive.